Fantasy draft playthrough in NHL 16 with the Edmonton Oilers. In today's episode, we are going to be finishing off the season here. As you can see, we are 37, 22, and 6. We're going up against the Winnipeg Jets here, who are 43, 18, and 5. I think they're first in the NHL right now. But if you missed the last episode, go check it out because we traded away TJ Oshie, who was our second line right winger. And at this point in time, we now have Seth Griffith in that slot. So let's just go ahead and take a look at his stats real quick. I'll open it up for you guys to see. He has about 40 points exactly. He's in -1, which is hilarious because that's the whole reason we traded away Oshie. Anyways, happy to have him on the team, and hopefully we can keep firing on all cylinders moving into the playoffs here, and we don't get any big injuries. Cross your fingers. One thing we didn't do in the last episode was check out the stats. We will do that at the end of the season here, but we're 65 games in, only have 18 games left, so let's go ahead and start the simulation. So against the top dog, we end up winning 4-0, which is incredible. I forget if Winnipeg's in the Western or the Eastern Conference. I think they're in the Eastern Conference, but regardless, there's somebody we're going to have to beat if we want to win the Stanley Cup, I think, this year. So scouting is done. Let's go ahead and go to the SHL. We'll go 6 weeks there. They got 12 forwards. Let's check them out. Big rival in our division, and we win 8-5. Crazy game. No way. Who got moved? I don't get it. What's wrong? So 4 out of 5 wins there. I don't think we need to change anything up. Let's just go ahead and sim another 5. Team's looking good heading into the final month of the season here. So win against Carolina. We keep losing to the Coyotes. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe we just play bad against them, but I don't even know if they're in a playoff spot right now. What's going on? Yes, but that's okay because you are a plus, Dwight King. There's going to be rocky patches. Keep your head up high, and you're going to be on this team for a couple more years to come, hopefully, as long as you stop pouting, my friend. Okay, no effects. That pump-up speech didn't do anything for him. We need to switch it up. 4-1 win against the Canadiens. 3-0 win. We're on a roll this month. We can't lose. And then we go ahead and lose to Carolina, as I say it. So we lose. So we go 3-2 in the last 5 there. I don't think, again, we don't need to change anything. We have 2 player meetings, so let's go ahead and go do those. John Tavares, what's going on? Yeah, you're the best player on the team. I'm not sure what what you're expecting, but continue expecting that kind of ice time, you know? Yeah, fire it up, man. Fire it up. No effect. I swear, these all-star guys, like, you can tell them the best thing ever, and they don't care. It's like they've heard it too many times before. So you can see, it looks like we've clinched a playoff position there, as well as Anaheim, Vancouver, and LA. San Jose looks like to be the team on the outside looking in this year, which is unfortunate. Not sure if the Coyotes will make it, but hopefully don't, because they seem to be that dark horse team that keeps beating us. Let's go ahead and sim the last... Oh, pardon me. The last 7 games of the season here. Actually, we'll go 5 at a time. Was that 5? That should be 5. So all divisional games coming up here after Florida. So 5-1 lost to Florida. Whatever. Let's head back to Anaheim. See if we can beat them on the road. We definitely have a worse. Did we win that game? 9-4 win. Wow. I didn't see if we won the game above, but I will go back and check. Player morale. What is going on? Who would like to speak with me? Mike Richards, what's going on? Glad others on the team as well as I have. How cocky is that, you know, for a 4th line center to come say, glad everybody else is doing as well as me? I don't think you're doing too well, my friend, but whatever, I guess. Positive effect. Well, I guess we'll take it. You weird fuck, Mike Richards. Win against LA, so good divisional wins here. We beat Arizona. Shootout win. Finally, we beat Arizona in a shootout. Did we beat Anaheim there? Yeah, we did. So it looks like we're going into the playoffs on a hot streak here. We have been doing well all year. I don't think we caught up to Vancouver, but that's okay. 2-0 loss to Calgary, whatever, and 2 losses to end the season. Whatever, boys. I'll take the 48, 28, and 6 as our final season record. Let's go ahead and look at some stats, some end-of-the-season stats. We end up finishing 2nd in the division, next to the Vancouver Canucks. Johnny T's up to a 97 overall. The guy is an absolute monster. Let's see what kind of season he had. So 93 points for the kid, 24 penalty minutes plus 24. Fantastic. 6 power play goals, no shorthanders, 9 game winners, 15% shooting percentage. That's pretty good. So every 6 shots, one's going in, basically. He's got positive giveaways, takeaways. Okay, so he played... Wow, Koivu almost played as many minutes as him, too. That's kind of scary, but he got a 5-star in all categories, got 93 points, definitely up there in the league, in probably the top 10, I would imagine. Dal Cole with 79 points as well, and Huberto with 77, so the first line definitely producing quite a bit of goals for us this year. Pretty happy with that. How many goals actually did Johnny T have? That's what I really want to see. 46 goals, so he was almost a 50 goal scorer. I wonder if he won the Maurice, or whoever won the Maurice Richard, how many goals they had. Lucic 40 points, but he was a minus, so he started off really well, and it seems that he went downhill, and Molson kind of caught up to him with points. Shinkurk had a point in 2 games, that's good, I guess. Dwight King's down to a 79. Damn, that's not good. We can definitely maybe even look at putting Shinkurk in there, because he has the same basically defensive category, and he's a little bit different of a player, so he offers some versatility. Right wingers, Smith 63 points, Griffith, pardon me, 50, which is probably what we would have got out of Oshie. So now I'm kind of wondering if it was worth making the trade. But I mean, we did really good in the second half of the season, so I'm sure it was. And he's 6 years younger, so sure, we'll pay him in the extra mil. We have the cap space at this point in time. Skeevier, 30 points on the 4th line. What a beast. You know, seriously, and he's an even. That's amazing. Definitely someone we want to keep on our team. He actually has a leader status when you go to Morale too, so that's definitely a good personality to have in the dressing room, I think. Carlson, half a point a game, that's pretty good, 43 points. Jake Muzzin as well, basically. And then Schultz and Morrissey, both with 29 points each, complementing each other pretty nicely there. Power play goals, no shorthanders, game winners. Coming more from the second line than the first, which is weird. So Provorov, only 16 points, but that's more than his partner there, who had 10, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm sure will come along nicely over the next couple of years. Let's check our goalies, what their save percentage and what goals against look like. So Subban went up a bit to 3.4 and 3.9. Our backups need some work, that's for sure. So Subban, I don't know why his potential went down so much, but he's still our #1 goalie. 34 wins for us and a 9.27 or .927 save percentage. Pretty good, and 1,500 shots against, so not too shabby there. Malcolm Subban, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and look at the team stats, see where we finished up. Not only in the, we'll look at the entire league. So we're only a few points behind the Canucks, and we were 5th in the NHL. And basically, we're squished in between the Ducks and the Canucks all year, which was good because we got good competition within the division, which makes us a better team. We were one of the top teams for goals for per game, which is, were we the first? Yeah, we were. So, looking like the Oilers of the 80s. No, I'm just kidding. They're probably closer to 5 goals a game than 3. But our goals against was pretty high at 2.8, so that's the downfall, I guess, to having a high goals for per game. We're in the top 5 for goals against, but we still end up in the top 5 in the NHL, so we're scoring at the right time. How'd our power play too? It looks like it's pretty high up there at 19 points. Holy, who had 24? That's crazy. Almost 25% the Penguins were on the power play. So we were, where are we? Top 9 in penalty power play, so that's really good. And penalty kill, looks like we had a pretty shitty penalty kill. We are bottom 10, so not very good there. And we had a winning away record and a winning home record. Fantastic. 6-4 going into the playoffs. And I'm pretty happy with that season, guys. I don't know if we won any other trophies, or actually, you know what? Let's take a look at see where Johnny T was in terms of the rest of the league for points. That's what I want to see. See if he'll win any awards for the Oilers this year. Bring home the hardware. So we want to see entire league here. Might take a second to load. But we want to see who the top point getters were. Okay. So Tavares actually, he will win the Hart, or is it the Hart, or it's the Art Ross, I believe, that for the most points. Maybe he'll win the Hart too for being the most valuable player at 97 overall. But that's fantastic, you know. He is one of the top players in the game, and he's showing it with his stats. Top plus minus, I'm not too worried about that. Who had the most goals? Looks like Malkin had more goals than him. 3 more goals. And so he came second for the Maurice Richard, first for the Out Ross. We're not sure who's going to win the Hart, because that's MVP voted by, I don't know, the players, or I don't know how they do it in this game. But anyways, so MVP season for the kid, and we end up 5th in the NHL. Going into the playoffs, our first round opponent will be, drum roll please, guys, drum roll please, drum roll, one more day, the Anaheim Ducks. So these guys were 6th in the NHL. Definitely a good matchup for us. We will check how we did with them all season in the next episode. But that's going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, guys.